Have you been blessed with the parenting gene? That's the gene that allows us to naturally know how to soothe our crying baby, or when to toilet train our child, and what we need to do to toilet train our child, how to deal with it if they start wetting the bed, or what to do when they talk back to us in front of, the whole family, the big extended family, or throw a tantrum in the middle of a mall. It's the gene that allows us to parent stress-free. Did you get it? I sure didn't. The reality is, there is no parenting gene. Sure, there's people that are naturally more nurturing, but when it comes to parenting overall, there is no free ride. It's a challenging job. In fact, I think it's the ultimate in personal development. It involves a lot of learning. It involves a lot of practice. It involves a lot of guesswork. It involves a lot of trust. Parenting pushes us out of our comfort zone and forces us to try new things, to do our best work. And it's a very emotional job to boot. For today's tip, I want to talk about 3 very important things. These are 3 tips that I think are critical to parents really embracing who they are as a parent and doing their absolute best job. The first thing that I want you to know is that there is no right or wrong when it comes to parenting. If there was truly a then right we really would have been given a manual when we had our kids. Because it would be easy to create a manual. This is what you do in these situations. This is how you do it. The reality is that even our best practices change all the time because we think something is right, we think it's the best way to do things, and then we find out that, maybe not, oops. So we need to recognize this as parents and know that there is no right or wrong. Because when we think we're doing it wrong, or when we even think there's a possibility that we could be doing it wrong, we start second-guessing ourselves. We feel uncertain. We worry that we're making mistakes that are irreparable. Parenting is every shade of gray. It is not black and white. And there is no right or wrong. The second point that I want you to know is that you are the perfect person to parent your child. This is true whether you've adopted a child, whether you're looking after someone else's child, whether you're fostering, or whether it's your own kids. If you're a step parent, your kids have come into your world, into your life for a reason. You are the perfect person to educate them or help them with that particular task. So rather than doubt yourself and think, oh gosh, I shouldn't be doing this, I'm not any good at it, know that you are the perfect person to be doing it. That doesn't mean you have to be perfect. In fact, none of us even like people that are perfect, right? They're hard to be around. So you don't have to be perfect, but you need to know that you are perfect. You're in the perfect spot to work with that child. So embrace it. Have some fun with it. The third thing that I want to tell you is that no one, and I do mean no one, not me, not your neighbor, not your minister, not your teacher, not your mother-in-law, no one knows your situation better than you do. So you are the expert in your own home. That means that what's going to be the right answer for you is going to feel right. It's going to resonate for you. It might not seem like the right answer to other people, but it is for you. Now, there's lots more I could say on all 3 of these topics, but for now, I just wanted to give you a little peek into the understanding that you've got what it takes to be the perfect parent for your child. There is no right or wrong. You don't need to feel judged or blamed or lacking or faulty or any of those things. And instead you can just embrace yourself, who you are, what feels right or wrong to you. Until next time, I'm Debbie Pokornik, and this was A Peakhead Parenting.